Hi guys, welcome to the last episode of Cine Drivers. We are very excited after 10 episodes, and today we are going to speak about
The Sound of Metal. Sorry, I almost forgot the title, but I'm here. It's very hot, so bear with us because it's difficult to record today. Okay.
And The Sound of Metal is a 2019 Belgian-American drama film directed and co-written by Darius Marder. The film, included in the 50-second Film Critics Top 10 list for 2020, was critically acclaimed, especially for the screenplay, sound design, and the main character's performance. It received a lot of nominations and it won many awards worldwide. In particular, it won as Best Sound and Best Film Editing at the 93rd Academy Awards. So, actually, this here.
Yep.
Speaking about the plot, now I'm going to tell you something. During a tour with his bandmate and girlfriend, the recovering heroin addict punk metal drummer Ruben begins to experience intermittent hearing loss. And when he discovered that his condition will rapidly worsen, he thinks his music career and also his life are over. But thanks to his girlfriend, he goes into a house for the drop in hopes it will prevent a relapse and help him learn to adapt to his new situation and understand that deafness is not something to fix. Now I don't know, Maria, do you want to tell us something about the film?
Yes, I will tell you some techniques or curiosities about the use of sound and also the use of camera, because they go hand in hand in this case. Given like the theme of the film, which is obviously the main one, will be like how it is living with being deaf. So in this film, the use of sound or the lack thereof was very important. I would say first that the lighting was very natural and it made it look a bit like a documentary at times, also because it was a very intimate film. The director decided to use a mix between subjective camera, which is basically like the point of view of a character, and the sounds Ruben, which is the main character, is hearing at that moment. For example, when he experiences a sudden hearing loss for the first time. The film shows through the use of sound the whole process of becoming deaf, from the first time he starts losing his hearing until the moment of complete silence. The way in which they do this is by using the subjective camera coupled with muted sounds, sort of how you would hear when you're underwater, for example. Or, as I said, complete silence, and then cut into a wider shot when you see like the whole scene, and then the normal audio returns and you can hear the rest of the people talking. And I think that was very interesting, and I think it all helped empathize with the main character and feel closer to his story. I don't know, what did you think? Or what, do you know some curiosities? Or?
Yeah, I want to give you some curiosities about the film. First, a large number of the cast are part of the deaf community, and that's so cool, I think.
It makes sense also.
Second, for 8 months, Adam is the name of the actor, it's the Ruben actor, spent 2 hours a day learning American Sign Language, 2 hours a day in drum lesson, and 2 hours a day with a personal trainer. So a very hard work. And the last curiosity is The Sound of Metal was shot in 24 non-consecutive days from early to late 2018, and the director operated on a limited budget and shot only 2 takes per scenes.
So that's very unusual, because usually people tend to shoot take after take until they get the one.
Even the final result is amazing.
It was amazing, yeah. I really liked it. Now we will get into our opinion about the film, but I really, really enjoyed it.
If you want, you can start to tell what you think about the film.
I mean, I think it was a very interesting portrayal of the deaf community and how it is to live with this. Also because people that like us that are able to hear, we don't know exactly how it is.
Yeah, we don't understand 100%.
Yeah,
we can understand, but not completely.
Yeah, we don't know how it works. For example, some people read lips and also can speak sign language. Some others don't. So also the fact that we get to know more or less, even if it's for a bit, how to start learning sign language is very interesting. And I like this because the film was making an emphasis on accepting deafness, and it teaches you that it is possible to live a good life even being deaf. I would say that it's not the fastest paced film, but I think the rhythm completely fits with the plot. And plus there is a lack of dialogue that makes, for me at least, it makes total sense in the context of the film, because a lot of it's people speaking in sign language, for example. What I especially liked was the use of the different sounds and the silences, and in the silence obviously the acting. I really like the acting. I mean, all of the actors were amazing, but especially the main character played by Riz Ahmed. And I also enjoyed how immersive it was, like thanks to the amazing use of sound that I was talking a bit about earlier. But even though that made me feel a bit suffocated at times because of the weird noises, or mostly because of the lack of sound, it helped me to connect better with the story and with the main character.
Yeah, I completely agree. I really appreciate the film, even if I found it a bit slow, as Maria said. But not because nothing happens. I think it's because there isn't a lot of dialogue inside the film, as you said. And the lack of speaking moments allowed to empathize with the main character. And moreover, this choice encouraged the viewing of the film by deaf people that usually have a lot of trouble with sound. And I know this because I know a person that he's deaf, and he has a lot of problem when we want to watch a film at home. It's better at the cinema, but only if are the new cinema with a good sound. And in the end, watching The Sound of Metal, you can live a full experience with the amazing work that they have done with the sound, as Maria told us. So I really want to recommend this to watch this film, because in my opinion it's something different. It's something new. I've never seen something like that. And
I think it's done in a very respectful and nice way.
Yeah, also because it shows the deafness from the inside, not from
not from the outside.
Yeah, usually you can see a film that speak about deafness from the inside. But in this case it's different.
It was
you are not deafness, but you feel you can understand better.
It's very immersive and very how to say, like intimate, and you get to get up close with the characters, I think. So I don't know, I would really recommend it. I think it's a great film. I really, really enjoyed it. It's amazing.
For the first time, the film is on Amazon Prime.
It's not in Netflix. So Netflix didn't want to pay us apparently to do a sponsor. So now we're changing to Prime.
And on Amazon Prime, you can watch the film and you can understand why this film won a lot of awards worldwide. So guys, this is our last episode. We are very happy of our podcast. We hope you like it. We hope you follow our film advice. And you can find everything also on our YouTube page, but also on our Instagram page. You in Europe organization for YouTube and Us in Europe for Instagram. So follow us. Let us know what you think about the films, and that's it.
Yeah, and enjoy. And thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.